Hello. Welcome back. Another episode of Turn Up the Mic. I'm Chris. To my right, I got Roy on the phone. He just
Hey,
came in. He's
what's up?
super
What's
late.
up? We
So,
said 5:30, man. We're 13
he's
minutes
smelling
early.
like a loud pack. Um,
That's you know,
okay, a loud
guy
pack.
off the mic.
A loud pack with a side of snitching. How you doing today, Roy?
Good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. We got Victor
Is it snitching
in,
anymore?
in,
We talk
in
about
the
weed.
background.
What's going on?
Is it snitching when we talk about weed now? It's weed.
It's still illegal.
I mean,
It's as illegal as it was yesterday,
Yeah.
Roy.
depends the way you look at it.
No, I think no. Every which way you look at it,
It's medicinal, right?
It's illegal.
It's got the
Yeah.
medicinal stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's legal in Vegas, right?
Yeah, Vegas, you can buy there.
I wonder if they were the
weed
first
stores there.
to do
Is it just Nevada in general, or is it just Vegas?
yeah. Nevada is a legal state. As long
It's
as
legal.
legal. Yeah,
Okay.
legal recreationally.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Didn't Mike Tyson open up the first weed hotel?
A weed hotel. I did not hear about
Yeah,
that.
he was like the first
Uh,
one to do it.
It's open. I thought he was talking about it.
Opening up, open.
That's a great idea.
He's the first one who came up with it, and he was the first in development. I don't know if it's open or not.
Like,
but
what does that mean? Did you just have weed sent to you?
I guess like it's instead of
Because that's easy.
Instead of having the candy on the on the pillows, you have
Mhm.
fucking 2 joints.
Yeah.
The little mini bar is
Yeah.
just a bunch of different eighths. Yeah.
Because when I think of weed hotel, I don't know. I think of like
Just think
weed
of like
everywhere.
Just think of Soul Plane in a hotel.
Like the walls have hints of weed painted into it. You know, like it's weed everywhere. But maybe it is just like
Bro, they got weed in
samples.
everything. Well, they got THC in everything now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't tried any of it. Have you? You're one of those guys. You try everything.
I'm very surprised I haven't heard of like a THC liquor.
Oh wow, it's only a matter of time. Yeah.
It is like
Like, how would that
people-
make you feel?
I gotta
Crossed
try it.
immediately.
I don't know.
That's weird. Like, I don't
I
know.
gotta try it
Which way are
first.
you going with that? I don't
Bruh.
know.
Depends on which strand. Like,
Are you
they do
drunk?
it.
High? Like that's
Depends on which one they use.
that sounds dangerous because they did mix alcohol with
Man, they
with,
probably put that
energy
shit
drinks, and that got
Yeah.
they
Oh.
banned that for Loco.
For Loco,
That
the
got-
original
that's outta
recipe,
here.
Yeah.
So
the THC energy drinks are good.
I never had one.
that doesn't make sense.
Why?
THC slows you down, but energy drinks
Depends
speed you
on
up.
which one you use.
How did it make you feel, Roy? Sleepy?
The same as energy. Like, it didn't give me more energy as a regular energy drink.
So you just had good energy and a nice,
Yeah.
nice little.
But
buzz.
you're buzzing?
it did have like
Hyper buzz?
it did have like that herby taste.
Yeah.
I don't
tastes
mind
like-
that. I don't mind that smell or that sense,
Taste.
the
Well,
sense of
what
like.
about the taste?
Are you talking? I don't know.
To me, it's fine as long as as long as it's not like overpowering. Because if you have that overpowering weed taste, like herb taste just in general,
Yeah.
of like anything with what's it called, beets and stuff like that. it's
Yeah,
nah,
beets is super strong.
yeah,
I don't like beets
nah.
in any form. It's
Any
just
form.
nasty. Yeah, but beets is good for like nitric
Like
eyesight.
I don't know how people do that, or I don't know how people do fucking kale.
I haven't had kale. I gotta
Kale's
try
not-
it. I heard
like-
good things about kale.
Health wise, yes. I'm talking about taste and all
It
that.
has that earthy taste.
It's just nasty. I don't know.
I gotta try
And
it.
I'm like one that I'll take spinach over lettuce.
Yeah, me too.
So
Spinach
like,
is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
not too many
absolutely.
people are like that though.
Spinach
Like,
is super underrated. I like
is.
spinach in every form.
it is like it needs to be more norm out there. Like put
Yeah.
spinach out
For
there.
real.
Yeah.
A good
You know,
spinach
it's not that
omelet,
much more
yeah.
than lettuce, guys. Like
That'd
come
be
on.
dope if like restaurants start giving you spinach instead of lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Like that would be dope. But
Yeah.
nobody's done that yet. That's weird. And it is about the same. It's not any more expensive.
and
Just
it's
give me some-
nutrition wise is a little better than
Yeah.
lettuce. You know.
lettuce is different. So I was watching some shows. I just finished what's the name of the show you don't watch?
Any Marvel movie?
Squid Games. Did you watch it, Victor?
I'm not all the way through
Damn,
with it yet.
You've been watching it?
Like 2 episodes.
Ah,
Barely
that's
even
good.
count.
Barely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got
No
the-
spoilers, bro.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
good
gonna
show.
watch it this upcoming week.
You watch? Yeah, okay. This is a good show. I was surprised. Do you like the games?
So the first one that I saw was the very first game, the red light, green light.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy to me. I've gotten some spoilers on like Twitter, not really spoilers, but just seeing like other games. So
Yeah.
I know about like the game with the cookie where you gotta like.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
I'm excited to get to that point and see how that works because I can't even imagine how you could just do it so perfectly without cracking
Yeah.
the cookie at all. Yeah.
But I liked it. It was a good season. I think they were already talking about season 2. So it was different. I didn't. It's like it reminds me of like Saw a little bit because you have these crazy games.
just on a bigger scale.
Yeah, and they're very fair. But
Do you watch a lot of like foreign shows?
I think Netflix is really getting me into it because I watch a lot of the voiceovers. So yeah, that's the only place I watch it on.
Netflix is really good, but I think it is really good with like the amount of shows they have.
Yeah,
But you have to watch like one or two. As soon as I watch one or two, that's all Netflix puts in front of me now. Like
so
I
it's
get a
kind of like
lot of that.
you like throwing those. I don't know
No,
if it's like that
you don't
though.
have a lot of like because it's all catered to you when you go down like the recommended for you, the
Maybe.
drama. It's all catered to what you watch.
Maybe
Because if you click on stuff, it has a
I recommend
percent,
it.
but it has a percent match on you.
Okay.
I don't know if he's. I mean, it shows me on
look
Netflix
it
when
up.
I watch it. Has a percent match based on what you watched before.
Yeah, Netflix is like pretty in depth with that. But yeah, they're the only streaming service that I watch like voiceovers on. I can't get into any other ones.
I mean, I won't say that because I don't watch. I watch with captions in the language.
Yeah, we talk about that. That's terrible.
How's that?
I-
How are you watching it, Victor?
I turned it on to the subtitles.
Damn, I can't do subtitles.
Yeah.
You don't like reading.
Only subtitles I
Fair
can
enough.
do is Narcos, and I guess I don't got a choice.
Yeah, it's true. They don't give you the English
No.
voice actor.
So it's
Pablo
not that you
Escobar.
don't like it. It's just
I don't got a choice.
Yeah.
But after a while, I get used to it. It's like anything, but I think I prefer the voiceover, even though the voiceovers are like completely off from their mouth.
Mm.
Like I get into it.
I don't like it. It's too often. Also, like there's been a lot of times because my wife watches with the dub.
Yeah,
Like the emotion in the scene.
yeah.
Like the physical emotion you see doesn't match like the voiceover because they're just reading it. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't match. I'm like, this is weird. Like it doesn't even go. I don't like it.
For real, especially like with like Korean language too. I feel like there's a lot of like voice inflection in how they say it.
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to hear like the delivery from the actor, not
Yeah.
like a voice actor.
I
Yeah.
saw this one Indian show. I forgot it was in Indonesia somewhere.
It's
Like
insensitive.
a typewriter, where it was like a ghost. So we saw the first episode dub, and I'm like, it's all nonchalant in their voices,
Yeah.
and there's a ghost behind them. Like, and you see him like, yo, this, and like, it's like,
Yeah. Like
nah,
my pet peeve is like where like if they're outside and you hear the voice and the voice clearly sounds inside.
yeah,
Mm.
That's
Oh,
the
like-
only. I don't like stuff like that.
bro, it's COVID. They record through the phone.
Yeah,
Like, they
I'm
called
like,
it,
bro, this I don't hear no wind. This doesn't make sense.
But all these reasons contribute to me. I like watching with subtitles in the original language.
Yeah, I can't get it because I want to be able to. I want to watch it, and I feel like I gotta go back and forth.
You can't like look at the screen and read and watch.
I gotta use my prevision. Like
don't know.
I can't do it.
I don't know how I just do it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know how to do it with Narcos, but yeah, I don't. I don't. prefer
Anime
it.
prepared me for this.
That's true. And there was some good music that came out. Not a lot of like major artists dropped,
Yeah.
but
We need to get
it was
past.
cool.
We need to take away like the notion that it has to be a good week if there's no major artists. If it's good music, it's good music.
I never said that.
No, but it seems like there's we have a great music coming because blah 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 is dropping.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it just
they get
is the
promoted
music
more.
good or not?
Yeah,
I feel like especially this year too, because of the summer with like Drake and Kanye,
Yeah.
like back to
Yeah,
back. You
mainly
know,
Drake.
Bro, those
Yeah.
promotions or
yeah.
I mean, Donda's way replay value way up there compared to You know,
Ooh.
Loverboy.
we were talking
doing
about
this
that.
show again.
It's like, right? What was it? Baby Cream. You were talking about that today.
Oh, yeah.
Baby
Baby-
cream.
Like
Baby
I
Keem.
can't. Oh, Baby Keem.
bro.
I was watching.
Bro, so when I was editing that episode,
Did I
I
say
was
it on
like-
there too?
no, you didn't say it. You said
Okay.
Baby Keem. Maybe because I started off, so you went off what I said. But
Maybe.
I was like, I was listening to everything you said. I'm like, bro, this fool didn't fucking listen to it.
I listened to it again.
Like all this stuff, like even Victor came out, like on my side, Victor's like, I don't know what the hell you heard, Chris. Like he's like, it's just about fucking bitches or something. I was like, what do you
Honestly,
hear?
I listened to it again because I remember that, and I was like, yeah, this is about it. I didn't. I don't
bro,
like
you
it.
still didn't listen.
Mm.
So like we were talking about that, and you were talking about how much replay value it gets, and that just like reinforces
I like it.
we have so much like differences in music.
Yeah.
Like I can't get into it, and then with Donda, it just didn't sound finished, but you liked it. So we have a good yin and
Yeah.
yang when it comes to music. Like terrible taste you have, but I got like
Bro.
the polished feel.
You just like the repeat of Drake.
Yeah. And then so Don Toliver dropped. Did you listen to that one?
Yeah. That probably got the most listens.
Life of a Don.
Mhm.
I didn't like it. That shit was bad.
it definitely felt like he had studio time. So
What?
no, because listen,
What does that
so
mean?
what's it called? Heaven or Hell, right? Is it Heaven or
Yeah.
and Hell, whatever?
Honestly, I thought that song was on here
Why?
because it sounds like
Half the
most of the song.
album.
Yeah.
Half the album
I'm
sounds
like,
it.
what is this?
But on Heaven or Hell, like it's not as like crisp as it is here. Like here, like the bass is more concise. The 808 is more concise here.
Drugs and Hella Melodies. That
was
reminds
a
me.
good one.
It reminds me of Heaven and Hell.
Yeah, but the who's on that? Kel, who's on that song?
Oh, Caliuchis.
Yeah, like the way
That's a funny
the
name.
singing, bro, like that just kind of like one of those singings that you just go in the trance, you know. It really is. But it definitely was better production. Like it was cleaner. You can tell it wasn't.
You think so?
Yeah, production was, bro. Like the 808s and like the bass on Heaven or Hell, they're real open. In here, there was real like concise. They were cleaner. They definitely were cleaner. But and I was looking at other reviews. I'm like the opposite of everything I read.
That's
Everyone loved the first half, but to me, this first half was a cleaner carbon copy of the first of Heaven or Hell.
Yeah.
For me, like 2 a.m. and on is when like I liked it because it showed it more, not diversity, but the beats were a little different. I think he's one of the best to transition so smooth from like singing to a rap. Like who does it as well as him?
Drake.
But Drake's not singing like him. Like he does a
You
falsetto.
think he's singing? He just got a high pitched voice.
But like
he's like a Young Thug.
But that transition, even when he has three. He has his like regular voice, the middle, then the falsetto.
Didn't we say somebody else has that?
Baby Keem does that too.
I thought we were talking about somebody else that had like 3 different gears.
I don't know, but Baby Keem does that. But like the transition between them are so seamless. I would have liked a little more rapping on it, but
yeah.
He gave me rapping when I needed it, because if he did too much singing, I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of repetitive. Then he'll pop into the rap. But he never delivered a great bar, a memorable bar. But I don't think Don Toliver is a person I go to for content, like lyrical content.
Okay.
He goes to someone
he's
for
a
like,
vibe.
He's a vibe. Like I don't go to him for like Travis Scott. Do you go from lyrical content? No, you go for him for like a feel. The general senses of him. You don't go to him for lyrical content.
It depends. Astro Road, definitely bars.
Rodeo,
the vibe.
Yeah.
NTI.
Vibe.
Yeah.
So but at least for everything he's dropped, Don, like it's just the vibe. I don't go from lyrical content, but I think he did well. 2 a.m. and on was really great. Incorporated more guitars. The Get Throned, that free bass on there was fucking amazing on it. That it was like that synth bass, pum pum pum.
I don't know the free basses. I thought those were drugs.
He ain't on that. That
I ain't on free bass.
That like synth bass.
Okay.
It's very synth where you don't have just that one I guess pitch for bass. It changes.
Okay.
Like the way it was on it, that was great. But overall, with everything together, it was still a mid album for me.
You said all that to say it's a mid album.
Because this is one of the there were really good highs, but there were some lows.
Yeah, this album wasn't in for me. I felt like it was a step back.
This was a 6 for me.
This is a step back for me. I give it a 4.
So do you want him to go? Because I feel like this album kind of gave us that he's going to do more of the singing thing.
This reminds. Okay, so this is what I was saying. I said it in chat. So I feel like a lot of these rappers and artists are falling in love with that R&B lane.
Yeah,
like St. John did it. Fucking JoJo. Fucking.
Why we keep bringing?
Fucking Don Toliver. Who else fell in love with goddamn R&B? All these rappers, all they do is singing now. I don't like it.
Travis does it.
Did I put Travis in there? I don't think Travis sings. I don't think Travis be singing.
He does that.
He does he reminds me of like a wrestler intro. He reminds me of that.
I don't know what genre he's labeled in, but this has to be
Travis.
No, I'm talking about like Don and all them. Like this, at least for Don, this has to be like a new genre coming out, like psychedelic R&B.
No.
What would you label this? Like, has to be like psychedelic something, because the sounds on it, bro. It's very like that psychedelic funk, not funk, but like psychedelic wave.
Yeah, it's like almost like dark, like slowed, like rock mixed with like.
Yeah,
because I can feel that. I can feel that too.
because this is not your traditional anything. Like, what would you put it on?
This sounded closer to R&B than anything.
Yeah, but this by any means does it sound traditional R&B?
Like a rapper singing, yeah. Like a lot of rappers.
I'm talking about the music in it, the production. Yeah, it sounds like a traditional R&B album.
Yeah, that a rapper is doing.
R&B album, not at all.
Like if I'm a rapper singing, this is what I would get.
Not the production on it. The sound is not there for that.
I don't know, but yeah, I think the one with the car on the cover, that's Heaven or Hell.
Yeah,
I like that project. I don't even know if he dropped anything before that because they all sound the same.
He did, but it was the Heaven or Hell was his like debut album. The other one, I don't know what's mixtape.
I want to say that's the one where it was more like hip hop heavy, you know. It kind of reminded me of, I don't think it was Houston, but it was kind of like a Travis Scott.
It was the same like this production, but you got a little more rapping in it.
Yeah, I think I like that, and then I like how he does like the Young Thug voice where he goes really high, but over rap beats where he's rapping. You know, I don't really like this slow singing R&B lane that they're doing.
I like this. I like this sound, but I just wanted more of like the second half. I wanted a whole album of the second half. What do you think of all the features? Because we had Travis on there twice. You had Baby Keem on there.
Yeah, Baby Keem was cool. I think Travis Scott is like looking for a hit right now.
Yeah,
he hasn't really been hitting for me. Well, I didn't like both features either.
No, I think Flocky.
I didn't like Flocky.
A much better collaboration than the second one. I forgot the name of the second one. But the second one really sounded like it was a song that they put him on, and then Flocky sounded like at least they collaborated for it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I was actually disappointed in Baby Keem's feature. With the style of music, I really think they should just let him hit his like melodic flow that he does like on Issues and Scars, because that would have fit really well. Because the way they put him on here, it was you had him and Don Toliver sounding pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So if you would have had one of them do something different, and we saw Baby Keem do that different on his album, I think it would have really boosted up like the song itself.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's a lot of highs, but with a lot of lows. That's why it's mid. That's why I can talk good things about it, but it was just like some songs were just bad. That 5X was terrible.
Yeah.
There was one, was it not Screw or Smoke? That was terrible. How many times did he say Smoke?
Yeah. So that one wasn't. I definitely didn't listen to that one.
Well, you didn't listen at all?
I gave it a 4. I didn't listen to it like repetitively. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like an album that I kept going back to. RINI. Mm-hmm. Did you listen to this?
Yeah,
I've been posting it like all day.
I've listened. I've only heard a couple songs from him before.
I went back to his catalog. I didn't like the old songs.
So the reason why I knew of him because somebody recommended Out the Blue.
Was it me?
No, Out the Blue.
Out the Blue. I was like, hey, listen to this guy.
The name of the song. Did you listen to the album?
This album?
Yes.
Out the Blues. Oh, Out the Blue. Out the Blue. Okay, that's what you meant. I don't look at titles. I told you this.
Terrible.
Except for Butterflies.
So, but I was really surprised what he put on because Out the Blue came out last year.
That's what rappers or artists do now.
And then this year he dropped the Earth Gang version of it.
I didn't hear that
which is way better. And I'm surprised he didn't have it on here as a.
It would have stuck. It wouldn't have like matched.
It would have. But the Earth Gang one, they started off. So it starts off, you think it's completely different, and then after they finish the verse, it goes to like the actual song. But it would have been cool to see like the bonus track. You know, you have bonus tracks.
Maybe you'll do a deluxe and add one song.
Add one.
But yeah, this was my album of the week. How you pronounce this? Constellation?
Constellations.
Constellations. It's the double L that gets me. You mix that with an A, and then you put the Titians on there.
The English language, bro.
Yeah,
it's a hard language.
Like RINI,
I before E, you know.
RINI. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, Constellations is a really good album. This was like my favorite album of the week. I replayed this about the same amount of times as I did for Drake.
I did this one three times.
Was it your album of the week?
No.
You don't like R&B though, right?
Yeah, I do. I listen to a lot of R&B.
You like rapper R&B, right?
Where
they don't belong.
That like the Q and that like 1111. That's the ones I like.
I was listening to 1111 today. He dropped something this year, right?
Yes.
I thought I think that's what.
But that album you listened to, that one's way better in my opinion.
The one I posted.
Yeah, because that one's from last year.
Okay. Yeah, I was listening to some of his songs.
Yeah,
he's a vulgar person.
he is.
I don't like vulgar R&B.
I like that.
I like R&B. I could throw in the car, ride with your hand, patting your kneecap.
He's a headphone artist because you don't want to hear like some of the stuff he says. It's like F you, I'm done with you. But you know what? Give me your girl's number. Give me your friend's number. But he's singing it, bro. It's real melodic.
I can't play this at Starbucks. It's not.
You can play a Starbucks. You'll get away with it.
Nah, RINI is the Starbucks album. Like you can chill to that album.
Q is a Starbucks album.
I haven't got to Q yet.
Q is good. Omar Apollo, like Sun Little. Sun Little is like Starbucks where they have his CD up on the desk.
So is that good? Is it like pop R&B or is it like RINI or is it like
So Sun Little would be singer-songwriter R&B.
Like Neo?
No, singer-songwriter to me is like Jason Mraz, John Mayer. That's singer-songwriter.
Like, can you do like an R&B example?
I'm like explaining what singer-songwriters. You didn't know what that was.
Neo's a singer-songwriter.
His music sounds R&B.
That's what I'm saying. We're just talking about R&B artists.
So singer-songwriter R&B. It's like
talking about that type of genre.
That type of genre where it's like you have R&B like kind of small production on it, but you have like a lot of instruments, like live instruments, like guitar and stuff.
Okay, I got you. I thought you meant like he sounds like a singer.
No,
I was like
no. Okay. His vocally and like the guitars,
like acoustics type stuff. That's what I think of when I think of a singer.
It's not acoustic, but it's mellow.
Is it a lot of acapella?
No.
Okay.
So his is good. His is that Starbucks one, but there's like on his song, there's on that album, Baby, and the other one is So Little, I think, something like that.
So I gave this album a 9.
Which one, RINI?
Yeah, I think the Wale verse kind of messed it up for me.
I liked it.
I didn't skip it, but I didn't like it.
The Wale verse I actually really like. Maybe I like also towards the end, like he bust out that electric guitar with some acoustic too.
Yeah, maybe I just don't like our rappers anymore because like I'm really turning against like a lot of these artists that we review.
What was nice about his album too is that he had 2 features, and he literally put them 1 and 2. And then he knocked it out of the way, and then he's like, "All right, it's me now."
I like the girl on there though. I don't remember who it was. I knew it
with an M, right?
Yeah, I gotta look her up. They went back and forth. That was
mainly something like that.
They went back and forth. Oh yeah, how you pronounce this? Maida. Yeah, so Maida. Yeah, he had Maida on there. They went back and forth. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a good album.
I gave that one an 8.
Why you do that? What was wrong with it? It was
nothing. Just wasn't perfect.
But you gave it an 8.
Yeah, 8 is strong number. I
feel like you kind of shorted them.
Bro, an 8 is a strong rating.
That's like closer to 5 than it is. That's like closer to it's literally 7
closer
than it is 10.
It's literally closer to 10 than 5. Like
I wasn't gonna say that.
We know math ain't your suit. So
that's closer to 7 than it is 10.
Math ain't your suit, bro. But
I give it a 9.
I didn't even plan on listening to this album whatsoever.
Me neither.
But no, I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
Album. My album of the week was James Blake.
I listened to that.
I don't even know the name of it. I didn't plan on listening to it today. While I was at work, when I do like my documentation stuff, I throw an album on.
You're on the work release program still?
Huh? Nah, I'm past that now.
Okay.
No more volunteering.
He said, no
more volunteering. Nah. I don't know the name of the album, but the James Blake album.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. It's a weird ass album.
Bro, it's 43 minutes long. I felt like I was listening
to it.
Friends
That break your heart.
Yeah. I felt like it was a 25-minute album. It was really good. Like it was an easy 43-minute listen.
He got all the trimmings. It's Adobe Atmos, lossless, Apple Digital Master, and it moves. Like,
well, I mean,
he got
so basically it's like Spotify. You know, for you have to.
Not all.
That's standard for me.
Not all the projects do it though. Like Don Toliver, lazy ass, didn't put nothing on here. That's like he put in work. Maybe that's why his album sounds a little different.
Oh, that's why it sounds better here.
What do you mean? Maybe
because like for me it would be
because like okay, Cody Johnson, he's a country singer. He has all the trimmings.
I have all that stuff with this. That's Don.
But I can like I can like skip songs and stuff while I'm watching that.
Me too. I can skip.
It don't look like it.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. But yeah, James Blake.
Yeah, that was the album of the week.
That shit was creepy.
And being honest, I I can't name one of his albums. Like I don't know his discography at all.
He's alternative.
To me, he felt like more indie, not alternative.
It says alternative.
I'm saying what he felt. He felt more indie. To me, alternative just means you're not your regular.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's his voice.
Like he felt indie. His voice is like, I think you did well. Like it blends so well musically to me. So I liked it. I liked all the features. The JID feature was great. The Scissors feature was great.
I think the Scissor one was my favorite.
JID was the favorite for me.
Man, we need a JID album.
It was just good. It was a really good listen. I was surprised on it.
Had a lot of features too.
That's the only album that got only one listen for me because I just heard it today.
How's the album of the week if it only got one listen?
That's all they needed, bro.
You fake.
Why?
I feel like album of the week should not get one listen. I
just heard it today.
So it's just fresh. That's why it's album of the week?
Nah, because I actually listened to Don again after.
So all these other albums got like more of a critical ear, and this guy got a once over.
What, RINI?
No, like RINI got
James Blake. RINI got 3 listens.
Exactly. So you're breaking them down.
Don got like 4 or 5.
Yuck. You're breaking them down, and then here comes James Blake. You give
out of nowhere, bro.
That doesn't make sense.
He stole the show from me.
But RINI was like album of the week for me when I first heard the first track.
Nah, he wasn't.
For me.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, it's album of the week. But I see what you mean. But yeah, he's kind of.
You see, you're really.
It's kind of messed up though. I confirmed it by listening repetitively.
But so since I liked it, but it's one of those like, do I want to ruin it by listening to his catalog and be like, no, I don't like this shit no more?
His catalog is it's about that.
It's about that.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna dive into his catalog this week. That's
I don't like listening to him because he sounds demonic. We talk about people with like voices.
How does he sound demonic?
Like Sade, she can do like that deep voice, that high, but he has like a fucking monster inside him. His voice isn't right. I don't understand it. He has that sound that you can't quite like figure out. I don't like it.
How's it demonic? I don't understand that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We can't.
You can't explain why it's demonic.
No, because he has like a twist in it, and it's not natural.
His voice sounds light.
No,
it doesn't sound heavy.
Because he has like
you literally compared him to Sam Smith. That's a light.
Did voice. I say the whole voice? I said parts. I did say parts. You can't say I didn't say parts.
I don't say anything demonic about Sam Smith for you to compare him to him.
I'm talking about James Blake, but James Blake,
I know, but have you heard James Blake before?
I think like in an Uber once. There was a song on in the car, and I looked over to see what it was.
Were you scared listening to the song?
No, it was an Uber drive. I felt safe. I felt calm.
It wasn't like demonic,
No,
the mentors coming in or anything.
That wasn't the vibe that I got.
No. With his other projects, he used to use I don't know if it was auto-tune, but he has like that warp sound, and he used to like make it more warpier, and like I'm like, oh.
I mean, I guess I'm used to that because you with like guitars, you get that wah, the bend and stuff. Like people been doing that with their voice for a long time. Like
it's very
like
prominent with him.
I forgot the name of the Live with Peter Frampton. Like he has a whole album just like on the warping his voice, like the talk box and all that.
Yeah, but I don't even think he uses a talk box though. It's like natural demons. It's weird. I don't know. I don't go searching for his music because it's like it sounds evil. But I mean, he sounds good.
It was good. And then the best thing about listening to it was hearing that JID feature.
Not really. I think SZA had a better beat. SZA sounded better with him than JID. JID sounded good, but I'll go SZA.
I always feel like different genres complement each other better in collabs. That's why I think like
you hate women,
JID was better than SZA.
Forgot her name.
Yeah, just like her verse. Wow. It was a one listen, so it didn't pop out like that.
I guess. And so we were talking about crossovers and what blends. So what is like some artists that you would think sound dope, like if they were to cross over?
If they were to?
Yeah, like into like any genre.
That's a weird question because to me, I have to know if they can sing. You've talked about like rappers.
I said one artist that you know, so you would have to know them, Roy.
Let's see if they would cross over well.
All right, so for me.
Hold up.
Okay. I got 2. Like,
All right, give me your 2.
Well, I got 3 then.
Give me your 3.
So The Weeknd, if he went rock, I think he could pull it off. Like, he'd just be the singer. Because he has that demonic voice.
But he can't sing.
The Weeknd can sing. You're tripping. He can't sing live, but that's not what we're talking about here.
I don't know. I think for rock, you need a better live voice than you do.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
but I mean,
It'll be a studio
It's
session.
a pandemic. Like you can't do that right now. And Greta Flam Peak. I think if they went R&B, that would be dope because they have like that yodel in their voice. I think that would cross over really well.
So you're not talking about the band; you're talking about the person.
Yeah, mainly the singer.
So well, don't mention the band.
Well, I mean, I can't break them up.
So what are they gonna do?
Like
breaking up the band, bro.
And then the last one will be XXXTentacion. He did a little rock, but I think if he did like rock,
yeah, he can do it.
That would compliment because he had that punk rock type vibe already.
Yeah,
but those would be my three.
I would. Do it have to be like
just any artist, Roy?
I thought Mac Miller can do like rock.
I don't see it.
Yeah, like especially like that soft rock, he can definitely do it. Like a 3 Doors Down, I feel like he would be able to do that.
Yeah, if you're doing soft rock, yeah. When I think of rock, I think of like
I don't know
energy.
I mean, 3 Doors Down wouldn't even be soft. I'm trying to think what was soft rock, but yeah, like that genre.
Like John Mayer.
John Mayer is that's singer songwriter,
but he's done rock.
Yeah, I mean he does more blues than rock.
But he dropped the rock album, My Beautiful Twisted Fantasy.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of who else would fit a different.
It's genre. Hard, right? Like I don't think everybody can cross over.
I don't know like their talents that well.
It's artists that you listen to. How do you know?
Bruno Mars can really do like that singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
He can really do that. He doesn't need all that stuff in the background.
I did say Anderson .Paak should cross over to R&B. I called it before he did it.
He said he was R&B. He didn't even cross over. He said that was him.
He's been rapping this whole time. What are you talking about?
Bro, he raps and sings since the beginning.
I don't like it. But yeah, him crossing over.
He just dropped the rapping. He didn't change anything.
He dropped it. That's a change.
The music sounds the same. Like what's
it's that guitar beats. Yeah. No, I'm okay.
Who do you think's been really who do you think actually crossed over well? Some people that have cross genres.
Miley Cyrus. I think she crossed over well before we found out.
What was she? She was always everything.
She was hip hop for a little bit, but she did a lot of choruses instead of like a hip hop album.
Would you consider her? She was featuring
that's what I said. She was more of a feature, but she crossed over well for a little bit.
I don't know about that.
Damn, okay. not a lot of people. Because I feel like when you cross over and then go back, people call you a culture vulture. I don't think they understand that you're like kind of inspired sometimes.
So I'm saying, people that crossed over that worked out really well.
Snoop Dogg, he crossed over to reggae. I like that. Snoop Lion.
I thought you can say when he did his like
gospel.
Gospel.
No,
I'm like, it sounded the same.
Who did a gospel album? Kanye did, but.
I don't think that's crossover because you're still doing the same talents. You're not changing your sound. You're just changing the content.
Damn, not a lot of people cross over when you think about it.
I think Machine Gun Kelly did really well crossing over.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So low-key one that did really well is Gwen Stefani. Like she did
what's she doing? Rock, punk rock.
Right now she does like pop, right? Gwen Stefani.
I thought she was already pop. Bro, Bananas was pop.
Yeah, that's her crossover.
What did she do before that?
Bro, she was like in one of the most like known bands.
Gwen Stefani was in. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Black Eyed Peas. I was like, that wasn't Black Eyed. That's Fergie.
No doubt. Damn.
Was that rock?
Yeah.
Was that punk rock? Pop rock?
Punk.
It's not pop. Is punk rock and pop rock the same thing?
No.
Okay.
Pop rock is like. They're not the same, but some bands you can define lines. But there's there's some punk bands that for sure are not pop at all. Like more the classic, the Sex Pistols, the Misfits, stuff like that. By any means, they're not close to pop, but like you can get more of the newer stuff, like Blink and stuff. I can say Blink's pop. I'm not a biggest like Blink fan.
Yeah, I'll wait till we get like a rock guest to ask them. I'll ask the professionals
to see if they can contradict me.
Yeah.
And then let's see who else. That MGK. Yeah, I mean Darius Rucker. He's one of the few that crossed over into country from like rock.
Lil Nas X didn't really cross over well.
No. Would you consider Taylor Swift as a good crossover from like country-ish to pop?
I think so. She definitely like lost her accent a little bit.
She did.
I mean,
right?
She kind of got rid of that.
You ain't from the South
to
no
sell
more.
the mainstream, right?
Yeah, listen to her like that.
I just know she's pop.
She's very popular.
I remember her being country, but I don't remember her being country.
So her songs were, I think she was one of the first, definitely the most popular in that pop country like sound, but she definitely had like country elements in it. And now that's just gone. Like it's just pop now.
Justin Bieber crossed over well. He did an R&B album. Then you went pop. But pop, I think
it's hard to say pop and R&B because they're just so intertwined.
It's pretty easy. It's an easy thing to cross over.
If you can do R&B, you can do
you can dodge a wrench.
You can dodge a wrench.
But yeah, that's interesting. Like I gotta look at it. See, like
I gotta say, like Gwen Stefani is one of the biggest like major ones because she had like hits in both genres.
I wonder what the biggest like crossover would be, like R&B to rock. You know?
So who?
I don't know. Like I don't know if anybody's made like that drastic change
R&B
of a
rock.
jump. Like for example,
so
or like from rock to
another interesting one something. Is Zach De La Rocha, from
No Doubt
from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Now he's doing a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's Joe Budden's guy. I thought Rage Against the Machine was with Joe Budden.
What?
Maybe it was Rage and the Machine.
What do you mean, like with Joe? Like
I thought
on
Joe,
the show.
I thought Joe Budden was. Maybe he put an album out.
Joe Budden?
Yeah, maybe he put an album out called that. But that's a rock band?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rage and the Machine. Joe Budden put out an album called that. I thought that's
put an album out. No.
I thought that's what you meant.
Rage Against the Machine is a very popular band from the 90s, but now he's doing a lot of stuff with Run the Jewels.
Okay. Like is he a drummer or something?
No, he's actually like doing like a sing rap on there.
Okay.
Is
that the second guy? They're teammates?
No, this is just somebody. He's been on 3 collabs with them recently.
I gotta look at it.
Yeah, so it's interesting when I saw Zach De La Rocha on there. I'm like, that's cool. Like, bringing that style because his style was already really aggressive and it just really fits Run the Jewels.
Yeah, that's cool. And then switching the sports. So today is the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fight. I feel like it came out of nowhere. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was today. Who do you think is gonna win, Victor?
Man, I haven't been following this one so close. Who won their last fight?
Tyson Fury.
To be honest with you guys, I don't know who is who. I've always been very confused. Like whenever I see them, I'm like,
you know who they are.
I know them as a collective.
Yeah.
When I look at them, I couldn't name who's. I know one is a white guy, one is a black guy.
Yeah.
He's gypsy. It's a toss up for me. I'm
gonna go Tyson Fury.
Yeah, Tyson's.
They said he got COVID twice. Like this has been a fight he didn't really want. He already beat
who
the guy.
Who got COVID twice?
Tyson Fury. He gained like 20 pounds. This sounds like all the stuff that should make you not root for him or pick him to win. But I'm gonna go with him. I think he'll still pull it off.
This is number 3, right?
Yeah, this is the final fight. Which is weird because the other guy, I forgot his name. He was supposed to fight Tyson Fury, but because of this arbitrator, it didn't happen. So, and then that guy went on to lose.
Tyson's like again.
So, yeah, it's ridiculous. Do you follow it? You don't follow it, do you? Man, y'all don't really follow fights. It's different. But yeah, I got Tyson Fury. And then you got football picks. You want to do football picks?
You got some.
I got some games for us.
All right.
We can start
pointing at the TV
with
pointing at Victor, bro.
We got a game in London tomorrow morning, so football's going to be starting very early.
That's so cool. They always do London games.
All right, so the reason why he's saying that is we talked about in the chat, and this dude didn't know they do London games. I told him it's a yearly thing.
Oh, you thought it was like brand new? Like
not brand new. I just didn't know that they did it.
Yeah, he didn't even know.
I don't follow it like that. I feel like this is still preseason. This is weird to me.
Damn, bro, we're already quartered through,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. No preseason here.
But tomorrow in London, it's the Jets.
Is that
and
safe
the Falcons.
though? Like you flying to London?
No, I'm gonna say the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets. Calvin Ridley, he's out for personal reasons.
Oh, he's out.
He's out.
Didn't know that.
So I'm gonna say the Jets.
Who are they playing?
It would have been a good
Falcons?
game either way. Jets.
2 losers. Damn,
yeah.
Look at their record.
Yeah, but their number 1 wide receiver's out.
Nah, that shouldn't matter. I'm gonna go Falcons.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to catch the ball.
I'm gonna go Falcons. They'll probably just run it.
Matt Ryan gonna run himself.
Yeah. So it says Zach Wilson should have all his weapons with Jets receivers finally healthy.
Yep.
This was an hour ago. So
I got Jets, like I said.
I'm gonna go Jets.
You just said Falcons.
I meant Jets. I didn't know he had.
They
all
sound
his,
the same.
I
Sound the same, right?
This was released like an hour ago. I didn't know he had all his weapons.
Okay.
Walking in, I didn't know this.
How bad Atlanta is, and for me telling you Ridley's out, you should already just pick the Jets.
Nah, I'm gonna go Jets. Okay. Who you got?
I also got the Jets. Yeah,
and they're gonna two in a row.
It's hard to put a lot of faith into the Jets, but I think they're pretty excited after winning one. They might want to win a second one.
Bro, it's hard to put faith in the Falcons right now.
Yeah.
So that's one of the earlier games.
So they're all going to be in London?
Just that.
Oh, okay.
Why
do they go to London? For the people like new audience that aren't really
to promote
because there's a good fan base in London.
And like every year, usually they'll have the Jaguars play a game there because it's kind of rumored that eventually that's a franchise that they're gonna relocate.
Jaguars
to London.
Possibly.
That's been rumored for a while. But what they would do is, they like a lot of people how it would work. They would do stretches, so it would be like 3 home games, 3 away games, 3 home, something like that.
That's gonna be like an extreme version of Toronto, huh?
No, I think it'd be easier than Toronto. Because
Toronto's like right there.
Yeah, but they would do stretches. It's 3 home games, 3 away games. That's easy. You're not
traveling.
Fly in. Not often. You're doing like big stretches.
You got to fly in. Are you going to play these 3 home games at one location?
It would relocate to a city.
So you're going to play away games. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're going to be a NFL team based in London, basically.
Yeah.
It's possible. I'm sure that's something that they're looking to do.
We're not saying it's because it's one of those that's been talked about for like 5-7 years. Like it's been talked about for a while.
Yeah.
Because the NFL is one of those leagues that they do not open up an expansion team for like small reasons. Yeah. So it has to be moved. And the Jaguars at that time were a bad team, I think, when it started. Normally, you have to have a really bad team for a while for rooms to start because then relocation happens.
Damn, how much is a flight to London?
Why would you go?
If I want to catch an away game.
Yeah. So the best thing about these London games is we get 4 games that day because the London game starts at 8:30 in the morning. So you have 8:30, 12, 3:30, and 7:20. Like you have all day
from
football.
The moment that I wake up. Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going to be multiple games in one day?
There's always multiple games in a
day. You're not talking about if they get a team over there.
No, we're just talking about like because of the time difference.
Yeah, like every Sunday you get 3 games. You get the 12, 3:30, and the 7:20.
Yeah.
But now we have one at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So Cowboys did that a couple years ago too.
So
they were up there.
Going to London from San Antonio is an 11-hour flight. You have one stop. It's $14.94 for a round trip.
$15, I got that.
And that's cheap. $1,500 if you want to go with the 12-hour, and that's going to be American.
But when's that for?
British Airways. That's for right now. If you want to leave right now.
It's a little inflated then.
No, if you want to leave on the 25th, like I push it out a little bit.
A little inflated. I'll get Google Flights out.
This is Google Flights.
No, but you have to do it in the incognito because it registers you.
Oh, I'm putting where I'm at. So what?
No, I promise you. I'll show you later after the show.
Okay.
But
you're a scam artist.
Nah, bro, you just know how to do things.
Okay. If you gotta hide, it's bad.
All right, what else we got?
All right, I'm looking at some of the noon games. This one looks like it could be good. We have the Packers and the Bengals playing tomorrow.
That's a funny name.
I got the Packers
at Bengals. You get the Packers.
I'm gonna go Packers.
I got the Packers.
I really don't like Aaron Rodgers interviews. Like they're kind of annoying. He seems very full of himself.
I think because he's a veteran now. Like he's just like he don't care right now.
Because like Tom Brady's a veteran. I listen to him and I feel inspired.
Bro, that's what happens when you win.
Who has a better like? Are their records that different? Are you talking about over his career?
He has 6 championships. What do you mean? Are they different?
I mean, it's a new season.
How positive is it to be? Man, we won last year. I got like 7
he
rings.
He doesn't talk about that all the time. That doesn't make sense.
But you don't think the winning helped him though? Like,
because when they lost the game, his explanations and stuff is like, yeah. I just like his interviews better. Like LeBron's. I like LeBron's interviews better. Who was the person I was like gives terrible interviews in the NBA?
In the NBA,
I forgot who
Kyrie.
it was. I don't think it was Kyrie. Giannis, I think it was Giannis. Like, bruh, shut up. He was talking about it's hard to when they lost against Durant, like off track a little bit. He was like, yeah, he's the best player in the world. Bitch, you can't say that. You're supposed to be the guy. And like it was so crazy. But yeah, he's one of the guys I don't really think should be giving interviews, but he does.
But he will. He's MVP.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I feel like you're better. But whatever.
But yeah, I got the Packers. Who'd you pick?
I got Packers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bengals in this one just because.
Damn, we were about to.
Just because we took Packers.
Yeah, I couldn't have three Packers. That's not interesting. But seriously, I think the Packers they mess up in some games, and this is kind of feeling like one of those that it could happen.
3-1.
You know?
They're both 3-1. Andy Dalton's injured, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, Andy Dalton. Because are you thinking about him with the Bengals?
Yeah.
Nah, he's with the Bears now, but he is.
Damn, they're the same color.
Bro, Andy Dalton. Like, it's already been like a couple years. He was on the Cowboys last year. Yeah. Now he's on the Bears.
He's
like
bouncing around like a new guy in prison.
Like, where do you think he been? Like, you're not.
That's crazy.
They have
so long, yeah.
They have Joe Burrow.
Okay, yeah, because he grew a beard out and it was the same color as his jersey. I was like, damn, he's back on the Bengals.
Now the only thing they're talking about is that there's talk about the trade for Andy Dalton, but I don't think he has trade value.
He's injured right now, right?
No.
He's not injured? I thought he was injured.
No, Chicago just didn't know who to start. Remember the coaches all there were going to flip a coin?
Yeah, and then I thought he got injured. And they were like, "This is."
I want to say like in the first game.
He
and then
did,
he was
right?
out of the second. Yeah.
And then
but he's good now.
Was it who's the guy? It's not Justin Fields, right?
Yeah, it's Justin Fields.
So Justin Fields is on. And then they were like, "No, Andy Dalton's going to come back," because people were complaining about that. They was like, "Yeah, this is your chance to start your rookie or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have an excuse now." But they were still bouncing around. How you not know that, Roy? You the guy.
He has a bruise. He ain't injured. That's there's
just a bruise.
Quote to start. Justin Fields.
Cam Newton got hurt, or what? He had a doctor's appointment. He got cut. Like, boy got a bruised finger. He got replaced.
Oh, speaking about bruised finger, did you watch Thursday Night Football?
No, I heard about
watching that. Yeah,
talking
about Russell's.
Yeah.
Was it bad?
No, it didn't look that bad.
Okay.
I mean, after the fact, because it's a finger, so it didn't like the replay didn't look bad. His finger was like kind of out of place, but not crazy, but it was out of place. Yeah. And then he went in for the next series, and then they took him out. Then Smith came in and finished it. So
and lost.
But the news came out about a month, I think.
Dang, yeah, that long,
something like that.
Wow.
So they're out.
Well, it's his throwing hand.
That's terrible.
Why you say it like that?
Because the throwing hand makes a big. If it's the offhand, the offhand, I promise you, he'll be back in a week. If it's the offhand,
you announced it. It's his throwing hand.
Well, bro, in the NBA, that makes a. I mean, in the NFL, that makes a big difference.
It's just how you said it. It's kind of funny. But yeah, do you think they're still gonna make the playoffs?
I need to see who they play in the next 4 games. Bro, it makes a big difference.
Oh my! Like, okay, I think they're gonna make the playoffs, barring any major injuries. Like, how? Like, okay. All right, same answer.
Bro, it's nothing like that. Geno Smith is playing. I want to know who's going to play.
Geno Smith is trash.
I want to say he's play. I think he can beat the Jets. I think he can beat the Giants.
That's not the only teams in the NFL.
So who they got? They got Steelers, Saints.
They might lose
Jags.
against the Steelers.
Nah, they're only losing to the Saints.
What's today?
They'll be good. Oh, they're losing to the Saints and the Packers.
I don't think they're winning.
They're beating the Steelers.
All right. Steelers are going to beat them. Saints are going to beat them. Jaguars might not beat them. Packers are going to beat them. Cardinals are going to beat them. Washington's probably going to lose. 49ers.
Bro, you're out like 7 weeks. Russ will be back.
All right, what month is he coming back?
They said 4 weeks.
How many games is that? Like, what, 4 games?
Yes.
4. Unless they got a bye week, it should be, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, that's not bad. He can still salvage it.
That's 3 games.
He can still salvage it.
There's a bye week between the 31st to the 14th.
It don't say that, though.
Bro, that's 14 days difference.
So is he going to be back by November?
Yeah.
So you think he's going to be back for the Packers game?
Mm-hmm.
Are you positive?
Bro,
barring any major injuries?
I'm not the doctor. If there's barring any setbacks, if his finger gets dislocated again, like
he slips in the kitchen.
We're going off an estimated timetable.
All right. If it's 4 games, I think it'll be 3-1.
No, I think they're gonna go
or 1-3. I think they'll go 1-3.
You're not counting the Packers.
I said if it's 4 games, I think it'll go 1-3.
If it's those 3 games, I'm thinking they're gonna go 2-1. I still think they're gonna beat the Steelers and the Jaguars.
I think they're gonna beat the Jaguars. I don't think they'll beat the Saints. I don't think they're gonna beat the Steelers.
Bro, like, have you seen the Steelers game this year?
I watched it at Hooters. I posted the picture.
He's
not mobile, right?
Big Ben is really off. Like, he's off. Right now, I just don't know what they can do.
It's crazy because they're talking to him. They're talking about him like he's injured, but from what I see, he's not injured. He's just old
because
he's hit the cliff.
Because the Seahawks are going to get Chris Carson back, have a nice 1-2 punch, and then you have Metcalf and Lochner, and you're going to have really good outs. Like,
you still got to throw it to him.
You're still going to, bro. Geno Smith can throw. Did you see his touchdown?
Oh no, okay.
It was a nice touchdown.
Geno Smith's a superstar. Got it.
No, he's a quality backup.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Didn't he start for the Jets?
I want to say he did until his teammate punched him in the face,
right?
Yeah. And like, broke his nose, and he was no longer the starter.
Oh, there you go. Out. Like fucking okay, Roy? Nah, bro, I'm okay.
We've seen what happens when you leave the Jets.
Okay,
we've seen what happens. It's
yeah.
only up, bro.
Okay, I'm okay.
As Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-2 if it's 3 games. 1-3 if it's 4 games. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they're beating the Saints. I think they can beat the Steelers.
Damn.
The Steelers are washed. Ben's washed.
Damn.
Jaguars, yeah, that should also be a win.
Okay.
2-1.
So there you go. Yeah, it's a winning record for him.
2-1.
It's not bad.
What about Packers?
Packers, man, even if Russell comes back, I could say maybe he'll come back like feeling very rested, even better.
Yeah.
But you could also say he comes back feeling rusty.
Yeah, that's always
not
a 50-50.
like in the flow, so I can't really say on that one yet.
Okay. Cool.
But I don't think they're making the playoffs because they're in the tough division.
What other games? They're 3-1 right now, right?
The Seahawks are 2-3.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, how many games I missed?
They're Thursday Night Football, so they're the first one for week 5.
How you spell Seahawks?
Seahawk.
How you spell record? Record. Damn, they're last in their division. Yeah,
they're not gonna be as good as the Cardinals and the Rams.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna make it. Rams are doing very well this season. All right, and then what other games is it? Is that all the games?
So I think the biggest one, the Sunday night game is gonna be the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I got the Bills winning.
Yeah,
the Bills in that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bills as well. I think Chiefs defense is definitely getting exposed this season.
Bills at Chiefs. So y'all have them going to Kansas City, winning on the road. Then,
yeah.
Damn.
Why are you trying to make?
Is Kansas City that hard to play in?
Yeah, dude, they got a pretty loud fan base from what I've heard. I feel like that's like a pretty, especially for a big game like this.
Can you tell me what good team doesn't have a loud fan base?
Saints.
No, they have a loud
fan base.
It's a comment. Like,
I think it's like the louder. Everything's loud, but I think they're talking about like
say
for
like
years it was
stadiums.
Yeah, like I've heard Arrowhead is like hard to play in.
But for years it was always Seahawks Stadium was the toughest one, the 12th man.
Whoever's the best. Their
stadium is also the loudest. I've heard about that one, but
it's every winning team has like that.
I don't know.
But come on, because who's saying
acoustics involved?
But who's saying, man, Jaguars Stadium's loud?
Exactly. Like I don't think everybody's like bragging like, oh, we got the loudest stadium.
They'll never find out.
No, but you're gonna hear that if they're winning because you got fans in the stands yelling.
Cardinals aren't winning, but who has Arrowhead? Chiefs, right?
Yeah,
Chiefs. See, so there you go.
I've always heard that it was hard to play in though. And then like
they said about a lot of teams. Like a lot
who is it? Denver or Utah? They got a hard
Utah don't
Denver Broncos.
I'm talking about basketball. Basketball wise.
Well, both of those places, right? Because elevation.
Yeah, and the fan base is like hard to play in.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that.
They know how to breathe and yell.
Yeah. But it's definitely certain stadiums, and I think it's the way that they're constructed more than like the amount of fans they have.
So but yeah, I mean, I agree it's getting loud, but a lot of like I feel like a good portion of teams can say they have a loud fan base,
but it's not like they're talking about like premium loud, not just like loud. Like no Reggie.
Supposedly, no one's louder than Seattle, that 12th man.
I've heard Arrowhead.
I've heard the 12th man.
I've heard Arrowhead more than Seattle. Nobody's talking about Dallas. Dallas is a beautiful stadium. People go there for luxury.
Bro, Dallas has road games that feel like home. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Lakers do too.
Lakers, I think Boston.
Those Celtics?
Yeah, those franchises that have like they naturally have fans when you have like 15 championships.
I don't meet a lot of Celtic fans like that.
Yeah.
Do you meet a lot of Celtics fans, Victor?
Jose. Just Jose.
You met him
just
already.
Jose.
I try and avoid people who are Boston affiliated.
I'm trying to talk to you about people we know in common.
I don't understand why people hate Boston. I feel like I know more people that hate Celtics fans than anything. Kenny hates the Celtics.
Well, he also hates the Cowboys.
Victor hates the Celtics.
He's a little
it's weird. I don't know.
But he only hates the Celtics because he's a Laker fan.
Kenny?
Yes.
I don't think he's a Lakers fan. He's a LeBron fan.
He's a Lakers. I don't know. I need to ask because he talked Lakers before this.
I don't think he's a Lakers fan. Damn, I gotta ask.
He should be a Grizzlies fan if he always talks about like that Tennessee and all.
I know he's a Titans fan. Grizzlies. What are they doing? They might do good.
They might be talking about like damn,
they
bro.
might have some pieces.
Shit on people before the season.
Yeah, I had to think about it. But yeah, I don't know.
What do you think about the Cowboys and Giants?
Oh yeah, I didn't even throw that one up there because that just seemed like a given.
Why would you ask that?
No, because I was gonna bring up. I told Chris the NFL's dirty for that because it's been in the promotion. Like I saw a lot of like sports takes about it. Mm-hmm. How it's been 1 year.
Oh
to the
wow,
injury,
okay.
1 year to the injury,
no.
And his injury happened against Giants, and they put him against the Giants again.
A year to the injury
against the same team.
That's pretty weird.
You can't
against the same team. Yes, you can.
Like,
what do you mean? They put the schedule together.
Who's to say Dak's not gonna get like the flu game?
I'm just saying you don't say you don't predict the schedule. It's the schedule. It's put out like a couple months in advance.
I don't know.
And then like Dak got asked this week about like have you seen the injury? Have you watched the tape? And he's like, no.
Yeah, I think
that's a weird question to ask.
We talk about reporters asking bad questions. That would count as a bad question. Mm-hmm. Like it's definitely weird. Why would you ask that?
Well, because you shouldn't ask that, but it's only coming up because this is the year that a year ago it happened. So like a lot of people saying it's still against the Giants and all that stuff still. So
people still ask KD that question too about his
injury. And
yeah, it's weird. I don't understand.
He's like, bro, I'm 2 seasons removed from that. Like,
yeah, like relax. But
I got Cowboys winning in good fashion.
Good fashion.
Oh, easily.
Why we use the same term?
I'm gonna go Cowboys on that one.
Yeah.
I guess Johnny's gonna call me a fan this week.
You're doing what Stephen A. Smith does.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the show a lot. Since,
he talks shit about the Cowboys, and he's like, but remember, I said 8-1.
He's a contradiction.
I'm like, he's like, no, they're not. But remember, 8-1.
Yeah, he plays both sides. But what's the record right now? Damn.
Who?
Cowboys.
3-1.
They got 1 loss.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they're going. Damn, I had 3-3 for the record.
You said it would be week 4 before we snapped our first win. That's what you said.
I said they'll be 3-3, and they're not going to be 3-3. Looks like I was wrong about that.
4-1.
Man, I forgot about that. I had them going perfect, and we almost had that with that Bucks game.
We shouldn't play Tom Brady if he wanted to go perfect.
I don't think when I said this, Chris didn't understand when I said it. I said the Dallas loss to Tampa was a good loss.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of people say that. Fucking Skip Bayless said that.
It's a good loss, and and you said because it's those for Dak not playing in I don't know at that time how long, for him to go like toe to toe and be in the game that long, performing well. To me, we're not talking about the loss. We're talking about performance. Like it was a good performance from the team. We lost, but it was a good performance. That's why when you say it's a tough loss, but it was a good loss for the team.
Okay, that's cool.
You don't get that term, right?
Well, on one hand, you say it's not about the loss, and he was like, it was a good loss, and like just say
because
why can't you just talk about his performance? Just say he played
because
good.
It's still a loss. Because you can counter it. Well, such a great performance, you lost.
But they know that.
I'm just saying why we use good loss.
Losing to a team that just won the Super Bowl and got better.
He played well. I mean, that's a hater response, though.
I don't see Tampa like going that far this year. You?
Tampa, I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. So I mean, I'm not the guy.
I didn't see them going anywhere last year because they had some weird losses like this time last year, and I just thought, like it's old Brady, same old Bucks. But
I don't know because there's like last year everything pointed to Kansas City and them, but
I mean, Kansas City's a better question.
Cardinals are better, Rams are better.
You can say that,
the Bills are better than they were last year.
It's all about like peaking at the right time.
It is, but these teams are
peaking right now.
Not even that. Like their peak last year weren't even how good they are right now.
but like right now, are you saying they're peaking?
I don't even think they're peaking right now. Oh. Especially the Bills. The Bills are 3-1. They're winning by average of like 30 points. And Allen's not even where he was last year. Like, he's just gonna get better.
Okay.
So
I think Josh Allen still needs some consistency to prove.
As long as he's winning, man, 3-1.
Let's
but
see.
You don't like Josh Allen right now. Roll turned you on him.
Yeah, he definitely made me look like a hater because he compared him to fucking Lamar Jackson, and I was like, I take Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen, and since then he's been like, look at Josh Allen's stats, definitely better than Lamar. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Who would you take between those two?
Between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen? Lamar Jackson. I'm a big
I don't
fan
understand.
of that.
He plays both sides. Like, he's a runner and a thrower. Like, people hate on him.
Yeah, I love that about him.
Who's a better passer?
Oh God,
well, I'd say Josh Allen's like one of the best passers.
He has a better arm and everything.
But he can run too, and he's very fast, and he's a big guy.
You're just helping me pick Josh Allen.
No, he's already answered you.
I don't think he's a scrub, but I do see like him and Lamar as being like that tier. But if I had to pick one, I just think Lamar is like very elusive, very quick. He'll just find his way, and when you don't even see it coming, he'll find something out of nothing.
What's their record right now?
I don't know. I think they're second in their division. But looking at the Bills, that's preseason.
Yeah, they're 3-1. The Baltimore Ravens.
They played. All right, no, it's still preseason. How do you know when it goes to regular season? Was it the Steelers?
September 12th.
Yeah. Was it the Steelers?
Yeah.
So they played the Steelers. They played the Dolphins. They played Washington. They played Texans. They haven't really played any hard teams.
They haven't.
If we look at their thing, you think the Titans are going to be a good test for them, or we say the Chiefs are because the Chiefs got a bad.
The Chiefs are going to be a good test for their defense.
So would you say it's going
to be which offense scores more points?
So is that going to be the hardest? No, they played. Yeah. No, that was preseason. That's going to be the hardest team they've played this whole season.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's going to be the hardest team.
So technically, if you break down their schedule, I mean, you only play who you play. But I mean,
but who did?
They got an easy start.
But who did Baltimore lose to?
Baltimore lost to Kansas. No, they won that game.
So who did they lose to?
Let me see.
They lost to the Raiders in overtime.
See?
Yeah, and that was
Raiders are a good team though. I think they're
a good team, but they're not in the top tier right now.
I think they're better than the teams. Who's comparable in the teams that the Bills have played so far? Comparable to the Raiders?
No, they're better than them.
The teams that they played, right?
Yeah.
So looking at their schedule, how do you know when it is? You said it was September.
Mm-hmm.
So they played the Raiders. They played the Chiefs. Okay, the Lions. We did it. Broncos is a hard team. They beat them.
No, they're not a hard team.
Colts, that's a tough team.
Why would you say Broncos is a hard team?
Because Shannon Sharp used to play for them.
And then logic right there.
And then you got the Colts, and then they got the Chargers coming up. So I feel like their schedule has been a little bit harder than the Bills, but their schedule might get easier though since it started hard.
Not really. You're gonna go to the Bears and the Browns multiple times.
Yeah, they got a harder schedule.
In that division.
So I mean, I'm just saying, if you dig a
I'll
little,
still take Josh Allen.
That's because Johnny takes him. Captain Cosign.
I've been Josh Allen's like way before that. So
I like Josh Allen, but I wouldn't take him over Lamar.
What else were you saying? I forgot.
I think that was it.
Is there any other picks, or are we good?
Those are the mostly good games, I'd say. Well,
what's Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football is going to be Colts Ravens.
Oh yeah, we just talked about that.
But I don't think the Colts are all that good. So I think I have the Ravens.
They're not, but the Colts are a quiet team. Like
I feel like they always are. Yeah,
they're one of those that they can win. They can win a game based on the way a couple plays go.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, they're 1-3 now.
I was supposed to look that up. So all right, that'd be a good win. Damn, I was going to say Titans are. I think the Titans are better than their record. Shows.
Titans are like.
They got a bunch of injuries, right? Is that their thing right now?
Yeah, they're definitely a little hamstrung.
But also, it's like kind of who's like what's it called? Derrick Henry's been great for 3 games. The first game,
Julio Jones is over there, right?
Yeah, he was out this past week. Him and Brown were out. Like
they got the Jaguars. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Tennessee's Titans, they're one of those teams where like. You can bet them to win a game in the season, but can you really bet for them to go like to the like the
Damn, spit it
conference,
out.
like the conference. Like I don't see them at all going to Super Bowl at all.
Yeah, I don't see it because I think they have too many injuries. Blah blah blah.
Like, do you even see them going to the AFC final?
No, no. I think they're injury strong. I don't think so.
Yep.
They're still not going to have Julio Jones against Jaguars, but I'll still take them.
Is Brown coming back?
AJ Brown is going to play. Yeah.
Okay. It's the Jaguars. Like they should. If they don't win, that's back-to-back loss against the Jets and the Jags. Yeah. That's bad.
And before we wrap up, how do you? I saw apparently Pat Leonard. He was like, Urban Meyer should be coaching his final game versus the Titans on Sunday.
How's this still in the like real. You honestly, you tell me, these NFL players, you think they care?
This is contact detrimental.
Bro, half of them are out there too. Like, do you think they care? Like this dude's at a bar.
That's just their boss. Yeah,
bro. Bro, all right. Half of them probably like, good job, bro.
So it's been like, was it since the season started? First off, it was him saying like it feels like they're playing Alabama every week.
Like
I don't even know if that's a real take. I don't know if it's a real take, but based off of his actions, it looks like it would be. And then it was like he wants to go back to college, like he don't want to be here. And now he's getting like lap dances,
bro. But it's funny because all the headlines are apologize to the team, apologize to the owner. Like no headline is. Me and my wife, had a conversation and we're good. No, it's so all these headlines are, I'm sorry I got caught.
Maybe in their relationship, it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah, but she has the money. That's what counts to her. Who knows? But like, I'm honestly like really surprised it's still this like dominant in the news cycle that people talk about.
I feel like every week there's something new about Urban Meyer to point to. Oh, he also freaking put Tim Tebow on the team for a week. Like, dude, what are you doing? I don't understand.
I saw those. You know how people make those like Nike quotes and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just him. It was him, and then it was that, and it was appreciate the grind.
So stupid. But yeah, do you think this is his last year in the NFL, or do you think he'll be back next season? I don't see how he comes back.
They won't come back if he keeps losing. He won't come back.
You think if he has a losing season, he'll come back?
No, if he has a losing season, he will not come back.
So he has to have a winning season his first year?
Yeah. NFL's tough like that. Especially Urban Meyer, where proven success in the collegiate level, and there's a lot of collegiate teams that will give him a job.
On one hand, you could say the NFL's tough, but I mean, he's kind of like debunking that all these shenanigans.
How's he debunking that? He has a 0-4 record,
and he's not getting fired. He put Tim Tebow on the team. He's getting lap dances. Like all this conduct stuff is like a distraction.
I'm talking about like, it's hard for like to win games and for a coach to. A lot of coaches don't get a couple years to turn around like that.
That's what I'm saying. So you're saying if he has a losing season, he won't be back?
With all his actions, he won't be back.
Okay. Added that.
Yeah. If he would have lost like 6 or 7 in a row, I don't think he'd be back. But if they win a couple and instead of a losing record, if he didn't have all this off-field stuff, maybe. But with the off-field stuff, it's kind of like, I don't care.
So I know that some people say that some people should apologize to Zeke for his performance. Do you think people should apologize to Jerry Jones because there were rumors that he should have hired Urban Meyer?
Definitely. I actually thought about that myself this week. I'm like, man, like there's a lot of people advocating for Urban Meyer.
They dodged a bullet. Jerry likes the shine, and this definitely would have took the shine off of Jerry.
And also, not a lot of love. There wasn't that much love when Dan Quinn got hired as defensive coordinator either, because a lot of it was like, man, he just came from like the sorry ass Falcons. But he's doing well.
Maybe it's not the Falcons. I mean, maybe it's not him. It was the Falcons.
Well, I mean, it's not that. It's just that some coaches like excel when they're given like a certain like a smaller role. Like now he handles the defense.
Yeah.
Compared to like everything, offense, defense. He had to be a part of everything. He handles the defense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
like
cool.
Jason Garrett. Now he just handles the.
Damn, I haven't thought about Jason Garrett since he's
on the Giants.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I haven't thought about him since he went there. Should be a good game. Then.
Better beat his ass now too.
It should be a good game. I don't know. Damn. Now that I remember, he's over there.
Yeah, like, bro, the NFL, bro, like, I swear, they're in cahoots with, like, ESPN. They're like, and don't forget Jason Garrett. He knows a lot of them. Like,
what is he really?
Like, you don't think the playbooks change? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. But before we wrap up, where can people check us out at if they wanted to listen to like us? If they want to listen to like our podcast, and hear our thoughts and wishes?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Check out Spotify. There is an update, so now we're gonna be adding a question each episode where you can type in the answer. And if you want to watch us on YouTube
and OnlyFans, but yeah,
you can drop that link.
Nah, I'm not into that.
Well,
but it don't matter where you listening, in the pen or in the free world. Don't forget to turn down the bass and turn up the mic.